Hello students, welcome back to Nucleus Neet Foundation Academy, and today we are going to start part 7 video of the chapter The Living World. Students who are in 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th classes can attend to this particular session. So already we have completed part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5 and part 6. Students who didn't watch these parts of videos, you please go to the channel and watch the previous videos. Okay, so after completing part 6, then only you have to see part 7, otherwise you cannot understand. So I suggest all the students to watch the videos in a sequence. First you have to watch part 1, then you have to watch part 2, next part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. Okay, so this process you have to follow, and in order to make this easy, I have also put end screen. So at the end of each video, you will have a link to the next video. Okay, if you touch that particular icon, automatically the YouTube will take you to the next video. Okay. My dear students, let us start today's topic, organisms with taxonomic categories. Note down this heading in your notebook, organisms with taxonomic categories. So in the previous class, we have seen the taxonomic categories, otherwise called as the taxonomic hierarchy, in which kingdom is the highest taxon, species is the lowest taxon. The taxonomists are the scientists who will classify the living organisms. I repeat, taxonomists are the scientists who will classify the living organisms and keep them in several comfortable categories. Okay, so the taxonomists, after completing the process of identification, characterization, they are going to keep the living organism into their respective taxonomic positions. Okay, so for example, if you consider the example of man, what is the scientific name of man? Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens. Homo is the genus, sapiens is the species. So man has several characters of animals. So taxonomists, they kept man in kingdom called as Animalia. So man belongs to kingdom called as Animalia. Okay. So in the next level, there are two different taxons, taxon phylum, taxon division. Both are at the same level. Okay. Phylum is used for animal kingdom, division is used for plant kingdom. Okay. So man is kept in which phylum? Man is kept in phylum called Chordata. Man is kept in a phylum called Chordata. Okay, because he has notochord. Next taxon is class. Man is kept in a class called Mammalia. Mammalia, because he is one of the milk giving animals. The species of man gives milk to their young ones. That's why man has been kept in a class called Mammalia, that is group of milk giving animals. It is a group, it is a taxon which includes all milk giving animals. Okay. Order. So man can be kept in an order called Primata. Primata, because man has several characters which are similar to that of apes, like gibbons, chimpanzees, monkeys. That's why all these organisms, apes, are kept in primata along with human being. Even human being also belongs to the same order, primata, which includes all the apes like chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, etc. Next, family. Man is kept in a family called Hominidae. 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 Next, genus. Obviously the genus is going to be Homo. And the species is sapiens. Sapiens. So this is the taxonomic position of man. Okay, now let us see the taxonomic hierarchy of housefly. Housefly is an insect which will be generally breeding around the waste material and garbage, isn't it? So this housefly insect, it is very tiny, very small, and it is having pair of wings, that is 2 wings are present and 6 legs are present, and that too the 6 legs are jointed. They are having several joints. Okay, so the housefly insect is having characters of animals. That's why it is kept under kingdom called as Animalia. It belongs to the kingdom Animalia. Next, it is kept under phylum Arthropoda. Arthropoda means jointed legs. What is the meaning of arthropoda? Jointed legs. Those animals which are having several joints in the legs. Okay. Those animals or organisms will be kept under phylum called Arthropoda. So which includes your housefly, mosquito, cockroach. All these people belong to phylum Arthropoda. Okay. Next class. Housefly is kept in a class called Insecta. It is kept in a class called Insecta. Order is Diptera. Diptera means there are two wings in housefly which is helpful for flying and locomotion. Okay, because of presence of two wings in this particular insect, it is kept in an order called Diptera. Okay, next family. Housefly is kept in family Muscidae. Muscidae. It is kept in a family Muscidae. So there is some similarity in the families of man and family of housefly. That is, the last three letters are same, D, A, E. So in animal kingdom, the families, they will have a common suffix D, A, E at their end. Okay. So note down this, students. Next, genus Musca. Species is Domestica. Species name is Domestica. So scientific name of housefly is going to be Musca domestica. Okay. So how houseflies are useful to us? Houseflies are not at all useful to us. They are a kind of nuisance to human beings. So they will also carry certain diseases like amoebiasis. They will spread diseases like amoebiasis, amoebic dysentery. Okay. So houseflies are not good for human beings. So we should try to eradicate the houseflies around our surroundings, or else what will happen? They will spread the diseases like amoebic dysentery. Okay. So we should not allow our surroundings to be unhygienic. We should clear the garbage around the houses. So by this we can reduce the population of houseflies near our houses. Okay, next let us go for the next organism, mango tree. Mango tree is completely different from man and housefly. It belongs to a new kingdom called as Plantae. Mango tree is a plant. That's why it is placed in a kingdom called as Plantae. Next, we are going to use the taxon called as division for the plants. The mango plant, it belongs to the division. Angiospermae. Because this particular plant, it will produce the seeds. Inside the fruit. The seeds are produced inside the fruit. That's why placed in division called as Angiospermae. Next class. Mango plant belongs to the class Dicotyledonnae. Means there will be two cotyledons in the mango plant seed. That's why Dicotyledonnae. Next, order is Sapindales. Sapindales is the order of mango tree. Next, family is Anacardiaceae. And genus is Mangifera. Species is Indica. So this completes the taxonomic hierarchy of mango tree. Next, coming to the wheat plant. So wheat, it belongs to grass family. The wheat grains are used as staple food, isn't it? Wheat grains are rich in carbohydrates. We make chapati, roti, isn't it? This type of food items by using the wheat. So next, wheat plant can be placed in a kingdom called as Plantae. It is also a plant. It belongs to kingdom Plantae. Next, division. Wheat plant belongs to which division? Angiospermae, because the seed is enclosed inside a structure called fruit. Angiospermae. Class. Wheat plant belongs to class Monocotyledonae. Monocotyledonae. Why monocotyledonae? Because in the wheat plant there will be only one cotyledon inside the seed. That's why monocotyledonae class. Order. Order is Poales. Order is Poales. Family Poaceae. Order is Poaceae. Again you can see some kind of similarity in the family of mango and also family of wheat. So there is a common suffix CEAE. The suffix is common, CEAE. Next, genus. Wheat plant belongs to genus Triticum. Triticum. Species is Istivum. So this completes the taxonomic categories of 4 different organisms: man, housefly, mango and wheat, which is important for your NEET examination. Many questions will be asked from this particular tabular column, students. Very important. Note down neatly in your notebook. Come on, students. Students, the last topic is going to be taxonomical aids. So, of course, this topic has been deleted. It has been deleted for NEET exam. Deleted for NEET exam. Okay. So, we are not going to discuss about this topic, but some important points we will discuss. So, if at all any question will be asked related to this topic, then we will be able to answer this question. And some essential knowledge about this topic is always necessary. So that's why just few points I am going to discuss with you. So what is taxonomical aids? The techniques, procedures, tools and stored information used for classification is called taxonomical aids. What is taxonomical aids? The techniques, procedures, tools and stored information used for classification is called as taxonomical aids. So I will make you understand simply like this, students. So if a teacher wants to teach some concept to you, so the teacher will use certain devices. The teacher will carry some devices, what we call them as teaching aids, okay, such as flashcards, charts, okay, this type of things. By using these charts, flashcards, the teacher will be able to effectively teach the students, isn't it? So the teaching process will be more effective when the teacher use the teaching aids. Similarly, the scientists who classify the living organisms are called taxonomists. What is the term? Taxonomists. Who are taxonomists? The scientists who classify the living organisms based upon their similarities and dissimilarities. Such scientists are called as taxonomists. Examples, we can take Carolus Linnaeus, who is father of our taxonomy. Theophrastus, who is father of botany. Theophrastus is considered as father of botany, and another taxonomist, Bentham. So these are some of the scientists who are considered as taxonomists. So these taxonomists, they have to classify the living organisms accurately. In order to classify the living organisms accurately, they require some information bodies. They require certain tools. They require certain procedures. So those techniques, procedures, tools and stored informations that are used by taxonomists to accurately classify the living organisms, to correctly classify the living organisms, we call them as taxonomical aids. So here are the list of 5 different types of taxonomical aids: herbarium, botanical gardens, museum, zoological parks. Next, information bodies like manuals, floras, monographs, catalogs and keys. So these are a couple of taxonomic aids which are used by taxonomists. Okay, start with the first taxonomic aid, herbarium. What is a herbarium? Herbarium you can imagine as a big storehouse. Okay, in that storehouse there will be preserved plant specimens. There will be several hundreds and thousands of plant specimens that will be preserved. Okay, So these plant specimens will be used as a reference for classification. Okay, the plant specimens will be preserved on chart sheets. They will be preserved on special chart sheets in which all the details of that plant will be written. Okay, so next coming to botanical gardens. Botanical gardens are a kind of recreational places for public. At the same time, they are going to be a good taxonomic aid for the taxonomists. So in botanical gardens, you can find different varieties of plants, medicinal plants, ornamental plants, next forest trees, many different types of plants you can find in a botanical garden, and each plant will be labeled with its scientific name and family. So this type of botanical gardens also going to help taxonomists for classifying the plants. So in India there are some famous botanical gardens. Okay, so in southern part of India, you know that in Ooty there is a botanical garden. How many of you visited Ooty botanical garden? Students, come on, comment in the comment box. And in Bangalore also there is a botanical garden, Lal Bagh Botanical Garden, isn't it? So on each and every tree there will be one label. They mention the local name, scientific name also, isn't it? So that is about botanical gardens. Next coming to museum. So museum is also one of the taxonomic aid. So in the museum, what do you find? There will be several preserved specimens of animals. Some animals will be preserved in glass bottles in some preservative liquid, and some animals will be preserved by process called as taxidermy. That means they remove the inner flesh of the animal and simply stuff the animal with some sawdust, and again they will keep the animal for display. Okay, animals like tigers, lions, pigeons, this type of animals will be preserved in this state. And also in museum you can see skeletons of some extinct animals like dinosaurs. You can see skeletons of snakes, skeletons of dinosaurs, some bones of some dinosaurs. So this type of specimens also you can see in the museum. And insects, how insects will be displayed in museum? The insects will be pinned by using a pin on a wooden board, and they will be preserved in insect boxes. They will be preserved in specialized boxes called as insect boxes. Okay, so coming to zoological parks. Of course, zoological parks are also places for recreation for the public. People, children, they visit the zoological parks to see the wild animals in their natural habitat. Okay, we can see their behavior in the natural environmental conditions. How is their size, how is their appearance, and what food they eat, how they behave, how they walk. All these type of experiences we can have in the zoological park. So taxonomists can also use these zoological parks for classification purpose, because in zoological parks the taxonomists can analyze the different characters of living organisms in its living condition. Understood? Next, manuals, floras, monographs, catalogs and keys. These are information bodies. What are all these? All these are information bodies. Information bodies. That means these are books. These are books which contain the information which is useful for classifying the living organisms. Suppose if you want to write an essay, okay, you have some doubt regarding the meaning of certain words. So what you will do, you will refer a dictionary like Oxford Dictionary, isn't it? So similarly, taxonomists are also going to refer certain information bodies while they are classifying the living organisms, and such type of books are manuals, floras, monographs, catalogs and keys. So this is a kind of brief information about different taxonomical aids. Understood, students? Copy down this in your notebook. My dear students, my dear friends, I hope that you are listening to Nucleus Neet Foundation classes. I hope that you are getting benefit out of it. Today I want to share some of my ideas and some of my views about developing this Nucleus Neet Foundation program. So first of all, the advantages at Nucleus Neet Foundation Academy. The first advantage, we are going to cover NEET biology syllabus precisely. So whatever the guidelines given by NTA, we are going to follow that, and we are going to cover all the topics of NEET biology syllabus. We are not going to leave any topic. Okay. So next advantage, we are going to cover all the points important for NEET exam. Each and every point important in each chapter we will be covering. We will not be leaving any section from the chapters of NCERT. Okay. Next, we are also going to cover multiple choice questions. We are going to do discussion of MCQs. MCQs discussion will be also there. After completing a chapter, we will be discussing the multiple choice questions, how to solve the most logical type of MCQs, how to solve different models of multiple choice questions. So there will be a separate video on that. Okay. Next advantage, there will be study material, PDF copies will be issued to the students who are taking the course at Nucleus Neet Foundation. So I will be sending you the material, the required PDF material, study material to you through the description links. Okay. So that you are supposed to download, print, and you have to study that. Okay. So this is the another advantage. Next, doubts clarification. There will be also doubt clarification section. There will be also this doubt clarification session where you can raise your doubts in the comment box. Okay. And I will clarify the doubts in the comment section. So this is another advantage. Next, the classroom-like interaction. So here at Nucleus Neet Foundation, we will try to maintain classroom-like interaction. Okay. So the lecturers or the teachers who teach at this Nucleus Neet Foundation, they will be interacting with the students just like as if they are interacting with students in the real life classroom. Okay. So these are all the advantages at Nucleus Neet Foundation Academy. My dear students, my vision is that in future I want to develop this Nucleus Neet Foundation into a big online coaching platform. So for that I need your support. So how you can support me? Look here. First of all, you have to like for each and every video which you see on YouTube. Okay. After completing watching a YouTube video, just give a like. So like is very important. Okay. And also do share the video to your friends. So when you share the video, other friends will also look at the video and they will subscribe to the channel. Because of that, the channel revenue will increase. If the channel revenue increases, then obviously I can provide more services to you, isn't it? So liking the video is very important. Like the video and share the video. The target is going to be 1000 subscribers. We have to get 1000 subscribers within span of 1 month. Okay. So this is our target, students. In order to achieve this 1000 subscribers, we have to share this video on Facebook, WhatsApp, and other social media. So thank you. We'll meet in the next section. We will be discussing multiple choice questions from this chapter.